Hey, everybody. This is Progressive AI version 1.1. The new update adds us 3 new types of ranged NPCs. The one that doesn't keep its distance always stays put. That is, when an enemy is detected, it will always stand still. And he's not gonna back down. Type 2. A ranged type of fighter who keeps his distance. He will be pursuing a hostile target. But as the target gets closer, it will start running away from it to a safe distance. And the third type. This is a type that can change its behavior from ranged to melee when approaching an aggressive target. When the distance becomes convenient for a long-range attack, he switches to a long-range type of attack. Also, this update touched a few small fixes that behave more optimized heal tuning on the long-range view of combat. Now you can see that a new range option has been added here. If you check this box, here we have a different behavior tree running. So you can see that this is a brand new behavior 3 system. Who is only responsible for long-range combat? When you check this box, this tree is enabled. If this check is turned off, the former tree works, which is related to melee attacks. The old tree remains unchanged, except for some fixes. Here we also see that long-range combat also has some remaining. Thruster types, idle status, schedule status. In order to customize all of this, in addition to this option, we now have the range attack details fold, which includes an option for whether the NPC maintains distance. If this option is enabled, the NPC will run away from the hostile target. The second option is radius. When approaching, that is, when the distance from the hostile target to the NPC is less than this value, then it starts running away. If the distances are greater than this value, it continues to fire. Take whether an NPC can switch to melee combat. In fact, if this option is enabled, then this one doesn't matter anymore, because the NPC has to take into account the distance from the aggressive target to himself anyway in order to switch to melee. Thus, that's it. In fact, it's the same thing. But if we turn both of these checkboxes off, the NPC will keep its distance and not move, firing constantly. This can be handy for some moments, like when NPCs are standing on a castle wall. They don't have to run away somewhere, they have to keep their distance. This mode allows you to do this. Next, we use the animation for the attack. In the animation, we have one notify that spawn projectile. And me whatever you want. So it's a demo, a logic you can change. And one more event has been added, and that is switching weapons. What I pointed out in this example is that the sword becomes invisible and they start throwing snowballs. But here, it's at this point, you can, for example, make an animation of how your NPC pulls out a weapon, how he hides it, and so on. Animation delay. It also appeared in melee attacks as well. The animation delay affects how much pause the NPC takes before the next attack. Attack length. This is the radius from which an NPC can start firing. Customization is also optional. Thank you all. Contact us if you have any questions in our Discord.